Okay, I'm
Nobody
starting
wants
this
to
up.
admit that.
The
So,
lost the lost episode.
Yeah, nobody wants to admit that that episode exists.
yeah, these guys are talking
Well,
about episode 1. So I'm waiting for everything to
It's
to to
live. It's
confirm
live.
that
I'm
we're
watching it
live.
right now. You
Okay,
just got
it's
a
live.
big ass donation.
Yes, we're gonna get to that here
Oh,
in 1 second.
shite.
All
Can
right,
we
let
just
me.
jump? Can we just jump straight to that?
Let's start it. Let's start it. Let's start it first. Let's start everything here. We will get to it. Let me do the open. Here it goes. I'm
Welcome back
dropping it.
to the Hank
Come
Strange
on!
situation.
That's right.
Lifestyles of the
Make
Locked
sure
and
you
Loaded.
subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell so you can be notified when we go live, which we are live right now. I hope you got your big girl, silky, velour, super sexy 500th episode panties on, the ones that has all the holes in the right places for easy access.
I got rid of those years ago.
This is the Who Moved My Freedom podcast 500th episode. What is that like? Is that like what is that, like a diamond jubilee? I don't even know.
That's 1,000 hours of content.
Yeah,
I was just going to
1,000.
say,
Yeah, 1,000
I'll-
hours
And
of
I've
content.
had it with all you. I just can't take it anymore.
Walter is acting out. Oh, you became
Yeah.
Nancy
Don't try to
Pelosi
shake my
overnight.
hand. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna just snub you.
Yeah. First of all, Walter, you should have pretended that you were reading it first. You didn't do it right. You should first pretend that you're reading it. You got to do the whole setup. You got to set up Trump first so he looks like he's ignoring your handshake. Then you got to read it. And then pretend you're reading it. And then you got to screw your face up during the whole thing.
Trump doing his best Mussolini.
Yeah. So, anyway, we are live. This is episode 500. We are celebrating 500 episodes of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. We're doing this live, folks. Shout out to all the people who do listen to this, though, on audio. By the way, we are approaching 100,000 downloads on the audio side. We listen to all over the world. The United Arab Emirates, Germany, parts of South America, all over the
Australia?
world. Australia,
Good
all
day,
over
mate.
the
Hey,
world,
I
people are
have-
listening to this.
I have people all over that are asking me how to build AKs. That they're
Yeah.
definitely not the ATF trying to get me to give out information.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Babyface.
Exactly.
Hello.
I was like, how do you do this? You gotta ask somebody.
Yeah.
else that.
So,
Hello?
as you could tell, everyone's excited. It's a Wednesday. It's the 500th episode. We've got guests. We're gonna have some people coming in right now. We've got Babyface P and we've got Walter Keller. These are my usual guests that are on here. Babyface has stuff to talk about and show off. But the first thing I want to do, I want to thank those two gentlemen, Walter Keller, Babyface P. I want to thank them because they actually give up a lot of hours to get this done.
yeah.
I don't pay. I
know-
pay them squat.
You shouldn't thank me because I have nothing better to do. You should thank Marley for allowing me to give up
Okay.
the hours.
Yes.
I
Thank you,
do
Marley,
have
for
some-
letting his Johnson be on the show.
Our
We appreciate-
penis.
I
Yeah.
do have better things to do sometimes. but
That's
I'm
right.
still here,
Yeah.
so.
So also, I want to thank Chris Brogan, who's joining us, Armament and Axis. He's here joining us. He was on. You were on what, 200th episode?
yeah, for a little bit, and I was
Yeah.
on the blackout when we had to come here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know,
Well, this
Hopefully
is gonna
that
be
doesn't
happy.
happen.
yeah, he's going to be on with us for a little bit tonight. I want to thank all of you folks out there who are watching this right now. Please smash the thumbs ups. We really appreciate that. I don't know if we're going to get to 500 thumbs ups, but let's try for 500. Shoot for the moon. Shoot for the moon. That'll be awesome. Also, I really want to thank our sponsor tonight, Harry's Holsters, that you see right there. Shout out to Harry's Holsters, makers of Kydex, fine Kydex holsters. Harrison.
I need
Yeah.
something. I'm in the market for a new holster for outside the waistband.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, so shout out to Harrison. He's been on the show before. He's been supporting us for a long time. We appreciate him. Shout out to Walther. You can see one right behind me. Walther for supporting us. Oh, actually, I got the shirt on as well. Shout out to Walther. Shout out to Franklin Armory. Shout out to Safety Harbor Firearms. All
Look
the
at
good
Chris.
folks
Chris
out
is,
there.
Chris is supporting. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris is supporting us. We are tonight going to talk about this 500 rounds of ammo. We're going to talk about how we're going to give that away. I'll give you a hint. You have to go to hankstrange.com, sign up for the email list, because that's the only way you're going to win it. But we'll talk
Gonna
about
give
that
it
tonight.
away.
Yeah.
One round at a time. Every person that's watching tonight gets a single round.
Brian Quick
cost-
gave you $10, man. He
Yeah.
said he blasted some Billy Ocean.
Right.
I know. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, let's go to this real quick. I'm gonna do shout outs and everything, but I want to give a really big shout out to this guy, Real Cujo, in the super chat. He gave us $99.99, basically $100.
That deserves some applause.
Yes, thank you very much. We appreciate it. He's been supporting me from the beginning of doing this since 2013. At this point, I'm gonna say. Thank you to Real Cujo. He says, congratulations on 500 episodes. The time and the work you guys put out is staggering. I can't wait to see what the next 100 episodes will bring. God bless you all. Thank you very much. God bless you as well and your family, all you folks out there. So extra big, super thank you to Real Cujo. You're awesome. And let's see. Okay, we got another one of those. Let's get to that before I forget it here. Brian Quick also gave us $10. Thank you very much, Brian Quick. He says, congrats on the milestone. I'm blasting some Billy Ocean just for you. So, Caribbean Queen, now you're living the same dream. I'm terrible with the words. I don't know. Someone has to pull up the lyrics. What are the lyrics of that? I make up. So you know what my problem is? First of all, I'm dyslexic.
Lots.
That's one.
No, we don't know because there are lots of them.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Two, when I listen to songs that I like, I make up my own lyrics. Does anyone else do that?
Don't we all? Oh man, you should ask Marley about that. I have dirty lyrics for every song I've ever heard.
I can change the words.
We're gonna have to make a video with some dirty lyrics to popular.
You're talking to a musician that plays the drums and guitar and sings. Do you think we don't change lyrics?
Yeah.
You should hear some of the crap we come up with.
I can imagine. Okay, so let me see. We've got so many. Okay, what are you showing here, Walter?
I'm just touching my Luger holster. That's all.
Touching the Luger holster.
See, look,
okay.
I did that last night. Don't worry.
Look at mine. Yours, it's empty. See.
Yeah.
I took care of my Luger holster.
Your Luger holster. Oh, good. Yeah. Well,
Okay,
I had a conversation where I said behave yourselves in the beginning of the show, at least.
It's 500. Are you serious? You can't behave yourself.
Okay, whatever. I guess it's over at this point. You don't have to behave. All bets are off. Shout out to everyone. Okay, so Lola has a bunch of thanks that she wants me to get in. Let me just try to get some of those in. She wants me to thank the viewers. So, yes, thank you to everyone who's watching us right now live. Some people watch this afterwards. Some people watch this on Gunstreamer. Shout out to all those people. Some people even look at it on Facebook, but we're not on Facebook right now. You know, I used to put the links up there. I don't have access to my page, so we can't really do that. But shout out to everyone who watches this, who listens to this. Thank you. We appreciate you. Lola wants me to shout out the moderators. Armory and Axis, you're a moderator, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Almost from the start.
Yeah, let's run down.
Actually,
go ahead.
I was going to say, you guys made me a moderator the night I was on in the blackout, but I had been watching way before that, so.
Yeah.
But,
yep. Yeah, it's your fault that we got blacked out.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember.
You could
that.
just go back. I haven't had the time to sit down and go back 500 episodes. We'll talk about that. Like if you guys want to talk about favorite episodes and everything, we'll get into that. But yeah. So anyway, I want to thank the moderators. Armory and Axis is one. Tyven Show is one. Shout out to him. I know he's he's recovering. Is there some news that you had about Tyven Show, Walter, that you want to share?
Yeah, he sent me a text that he might be out of work for a year.
Damn.
What?
Jeez.
Yeah, he looked like he was coming back pretty, fit, getting better. A year on light duty or a year not working.
Wow.
I could do that. I'd go nuts.
Yeah.
I was a week before I snuck back into the garage after I injured my arm.
Yeah.
Maybe
Marley was like, do not, until you get those stitches out, you cannot go back in that garage. And I was like, she left for work. I'm like, I'm going to the garage.
Maybe they're trying to get rid of him or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So I'm sorry to hear that about Tyven. Good guy. Yeah, that's tough to hear. But he's out there moderating. The Archangel also moderates this. Shout out to him. Now, him and his family are going through some stuff. Lola told me she'll put a link in the description because I know his family's going through some things right now. And we'll put a link for the GoFundMe that they have in the description for anyone who would like to help support them during their tough times that they're having right now. I believe that they're currently homeless and jobless, and they have a kid, and I think they were kind of like living out of their car, but the car's not working. So lots of stuff going on there. We'll get that link in there. There's other people, other moderators. I don't know if anyone. Let's see. Armin and Axis, the Archangel, Richard Hughes. He's also a moderator. I see him out there flying rich. He was on last night.
He's making trouble.
Yeah,
making trouble.
When isn't he?
Yeah. What is he saying? Okay, he says he has pins in his collarbone and a little bit of force can snap it. Oh, that's from Flying. So that's in regards to Tyven.
Yeah.
A little force can snap it.
This
is in a little foreskin.
Is that like force powers?
Collarbone and a little foreskin.
You know what? Listen, I'm not laughing at Tyven because it's terrible for what he's going through. But who wants to bet here that Tyven might put on some weight? He needs some weight, right? Tactical fat.
He can handle it. That's
Yeah.
right. He can handle it.
This is why you get tactical fat, Tyven.
Gotta stop that.
Yeah.
Well,
that
the thing is, he's a truck driver, so he has all the time to eat anyway.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
So everybody said I would gain weight when I started driving truck, and I didn't. So I eat all dang day.
Tyven is hyper.
Different.
He's a hyper kind of guy, Tyven. So
Yeah.
that or not even a worm. He has like a massive boa constrictor snake
in his gut.
Yeah.
That's called tapeworm.
Tapeworm the side of a boa, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Tyven. Shout out to all the folks who moderate and help us. So why did we have, including Patrick, you do it? Why did we have to start? Why did we have to start doing that?
Was it because of I don't remember.
I think. Well, I remember that. You know what? We got pulled. We got pulled live on air one day. Remember that? Yeah. That was like, I don't know what that was, episode what, but we got pulled off the air, and that's why we did switch over to running everything on the B channel here. And so we started that whole thing of getting moderators in there. It's good and bad. Sometimes the moderators get into battles amongst each other. Sometimes the moderators are banning each other. Lots of crazy stuff is happening.
Can't do that, but you know.
Yeah.
I ban people all the time.
Yeah, Brian Quick says, is Vada coming on? So Vada was the first episode.
Yeah. When you hit 1,000, we'll put him back on and just make fun of him. Yeah, who knows what Vada will be up to by then? You know, he might be a well-respected member of society. He might be, like a czar, the czar of the Second Amendment or something like that. Who knows? Yeah. Yannick Stoner says, give the thumbs ups. Yes, give the thumbs ups, guys. Let's get to 100 really quick. Opt out of gun control is out there. So let's see. What episodes? I'm going to start with, with Armin and Axis since he's our guest. Favorite episodes?
Gosh.
Yeah, that gives you time, Patrick, and you, Walter, to think about favorite, because I have no idea. So I'm putting the pressure on you guys.
Oh, I know mine.
Oh, okay.
The one when you went off on a really big rant, and I can't remember what it was about, but boy, it was equaled almost to Kevin's rant. So
I never ever rant. I don't understand.
Oh, whatever.
Oh yeah, you do. All you gotta do is mention one person, you'll go off again. So.
Okay. I don't know what these guys are talking about.
I guarantee you, miss one person's name, and you'll get fired up.
No, I can't really say favorite because, it's like I watch every single episode, and some of them are really funny. But I'm here for a reason. You know what I mean? I come to see what happens and who you got on, and it just I like them all. So
no episode sticks out in the mind of like, oh, I remember this. I'll always remember this episode. What do you do when you're always here? You're one of and there's a lot of folks out there who are always here. What do you do when you're in the chat? Are you listening to what we're all talking about? Are you talking to the other folks out there? How does it go down?
I'm doing both. And a lot of times I'm trying to type over here and I'm trying to listen to what's going on at the same time, and I'm trying to read, and because a lot of people talk to me. Heck, they're talking to me now or tonight, and it just I try and watch and listen and read, and so yeah, I'm over here multitasking. So
yeah. Chris. Okay, so hold on. Chris Bullis says the one where Kevin went off was classic. Who remembers what did Kevin go off about?
Oh well, he went off when we were talking about shitholes.
Yeah.
Was Kevin on that episode?
Yeah, he didn't like what I said about. Yeah.
Okay, I forgot that.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and look at some of these. Okay, but Kevin usually has a tirade.
Speaking of the timing show,
like just loaded up. Kevin usually has one ready to go off. So let's see.
Got one in the chamber waiting.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm telling you guys, man. Kevin's always ready. Night Train says my all-time favorite episode was the interview with Coleon Noir. What do you guys think about that one? Yeah, that was a good one. Some people were mad at me because I call him Colin, which sounds like colon, which I sometimes probably say that too. But it's like, is it Coleon? Is it Colion? Is it Collins? I get mixed up with all of that. So people are like, you're calling him Colin, which I don't know what would be wrong with that. Isn't there like Colin Powell or whatever?
That's right.
But yeah, that was a good interview. Every now and then we have some super celebrity come on here and
thank you. I'll be here on a regular basis.
Yeah. Okay. Since you well, hold on. Who's ready for their thing? Are you ready, Patrick, or Walter? Do you know what your favorite episode?
I don't know if I have. I mean.
Okay, let's go to Patrick while you think about it. Patrick.
Oh, it's easy. AK guys episode where we just blustered about AKs for 2 hours while the show went in and out, in and out, and in and out.
Oh yeah. Basically, he thought Brandon Herrera was very sexy.
Oh hell yeah, that hair! I wish I had it.
Are you flipping that hair?
Yeah,
scalping and put it on my head.
That's what I comment all the time. And the hair.
Yeah,
and
right.
the hair.
You can't deny that much sexiness. There's no way. No one could deny. No, I don't care. You know, you're just lying if you're denying that kind of sexiness.
Yeah, I call him Brandon the Hair Herrera.
Yeah. So why? What was your big takeaway from that one, Patrick?
Oh, just getting to talk AKs with like a hard to the core AK guy was awesome.
Oh, okay. And I believe we've had an episode with what's his name, with Jim Fuller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little harder core than.
Yeah. Well, so Jim Fuller is like the OG original gangster. You know, Brandon Herrera is like the new G. Or I don't know what that.
Yeah, he's a recent arrival.
Yeah. He's like the Kodak Black of AKs. You know, making the 50s. Maybe one of these days we'll get to see the 50. I hear it's getting close. But that was a good one. All right, Walter, it's your turn. You got to tell us favorite episode.
Oh my God! What is going on over there?
The door is closed. That's Spencer laughing or something. Yeah.
Wow.
Something is entertaining the limit. I have never heard Spencer laugh like that.
Oh, sometimes he'll be sitting there and he'll be watching something on his phone and we're watching something else and he says, "Ah!" It's like, what the hell? Like, all right.
Yeah. What was your favorite episode? What can
man, I don't. I'm trying to think back. I mean, it's all kind of a blur at this point.
Yeah. Was there an episode that you were not on that you really enjoyed? You thought that was awesome, but you weren't on it?
That I was trolling in the chat?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Who was it recently here that I probably would have liked to chat with, but I wasn't?
Just go for some female interviews, Walter. That's easy. Come on. Okay, who's your favorite woman gun guy? I guess that's the thing. Woman gun guy. Yeah, that was on the show. Now you don't want to pick, right? Now you don't want to pick.
I don't know. It's always interesting with when Liberty Bell's on.
Okay. Yes, Liberty Bell. Yeah.
It's a good conversation there.
She's always.
Yeah. Liberty Doll?
Yeah. That's what Pistol Packing Mama Corey Williams says. It's nice when y'all have women on the show. Girl power. Need an episode with Lola Strange on live. Lola's even shyer than I am. So she really doesn't, she doesn't. Well, we should do that. We could arrange that. We could arrange to have it like ladies' night.
I
on the
ran
show.
into at SHOT Show. I ran into Skip from Skip's Tactical.
Yeah,
I got
Skip's
a
is
hug
good
in.
guest.
I got a hug in there. Yeah.
American Gun Chick, y'all. Come on, no one's gonna say
yeah,
American Gun Chick.
Raquel's always nice to chat with and run into.
She always comes on here and brings it. Yeah. You know, people think like, oh, she's a pushover. No, she can hang with the boys.
No, she likes to. She'll poke you when you're not expecting it. Sometimes.
Yeah,
You know,
she's pretty vicious. She's pretty vicious. I don't know if she has writers or what it is. She's always like ready.
Writers.
She's got a bunch of stuff ready to go after me. So yeah, we've had some cool female guests.
I usually just let it
Antonia
roll off.
Okafor has been on. Yeah, Flying Rich says Skip. Boss Hog says Skip. Oh, everybody likes Skip.
Lucretia.
Oh
my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucretia is we got to get her back on, and then
that's a lot of a lot of energy.
I would
say that.
Yeah, Lucretia, Walter, and Babyface.
Okay.
That's have you been on when she's been on, Patrick?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Did you see the episode where she says I'm not black?
Yeah.
No, I never actually got to watch it.
That was awesome. He's sitting there, he's like, "You're not black," and all of a sudden it got quiet for a second, and I heard it, and I was like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah.
But it didn't get started, man. It didn't get wound up, man. I don't know.
Who, me? I didn't get wound up.
No, you didn't. You didn't come back at her like.
No, well, I'm not. There are people who say that I'm not black. That happens.
You're Indian.
Huh?
I said you're Indian.
Well, like there's people who consider that if you're mixed, then I guess you're, whatever. Well, I think we got into that because we somehow that conversation started with whether or not Obama is black, and because he's mixed, and I was like, hey, I'm mixed too. What does it matter?
But then Lucretia hangs out with a white guy, so come on.
Yeah. Well, at least we know we know she's
she finally came to the
what's wrong with the white guys?
She saw the light, so to speak.
Yeah.
Probably whiters, light like reflection light.
Some white guys can sling it. I saw what's that the movie with what's his name? Marky Mark, where he was playing a what's the name of that movie where Marky Mark was a porn star?
Crap.
Oh, jeez.
He had the prosthetic.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yes, Mark Wahlberg. He had that prosthetic schlong in that. I'm trying to remember that movie. David Cardinal says Babyface with boobs might be top 10.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. God, not that.
Yeah, we gave up that campaign.
What episode number was that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Is that campaign still on? Are we still campaigning?
God, no. No.
You're over that now that you're married?
Yeah. I don't need my own boobies. I got
you started
some
it.
Ones.
You started it. Because your thing is, I'd have a lot more followers if I had boobs.
Oh,
too.
it's true though. It's true.
Yeah. Razor JB, shout out to Razor JB. By the way, I'm gonna give shout out to everyone here in a second. So we won't not do that. By the way, please smash the thumbs ups. We have over 100 people watching us live right now. Smash the thumbs ups. Let's see if we can get to 100 right now. Razor JB says Lucretia, very first episode was absolute fire. Jaws dropped and nobody knows how to take it.
Chris Bullett's got it. Boogie Nights. I knew it was something nice, but I just couldn't remember the
Boogie Nights. Yeah, Lucretia. So first of all, Lucretia's she's from Georgia, but I met her in Florida. I actually met her in Tallahassee.
Yeah, she came to the Tallahassee event there.
Yeah, she came up there and she was like, "Oh, I'm such a great fan," or whatever. I guess at that time she didn't know I wasn't black. So everything was cool. Edward Andrews says, "Bro, I love the Barnauls nostalgic videos with you and Lola. Thanks." Those
Pookie Love.
Yeah.
Pookie Love.
We never had Pookie Love though on the podcast, and we probably never will. Because that's the day when we get shut down by YouTube forever.
Really?
Let's see what we got going on here. John Dieter says brony bags. Okay.
Brony bags, yeah.
I remember that.
Yes. Pitchlock says favorite episode, Captain Boogaloo.
No.
Captain Boogaloo.
No, that wasn't even any. That was. Yeah.
That's a recent. That's recent.
I don't
that's
know what
recent.
you're talking about. That never happened.
I know believe it you. I know believe it.
Don't try to pretend that never happened, Walt.
Oh, God.
Listen, if I actually had the time to go back and pull out like some of those episodes and make best ofs, I mean, it's gonna be insane. You know, I don't even know how to do it because we've got 500 episodes, like Patrick said, 1,000 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
Go back and watch.
Yeah, we've had over 500,000 views on the channel, by the way. So I could pull up some of the stats here in a minute for the channel. Len Holt says, you've always introduced some great guests. Ava Flanell, 13C, Flying Rich, Liberty Doll. The only one I didn't like was David K. Campaign show. What?
David K.
Oh, wait, is that what's his name?
The Libertarian candidate guy?
Yeah, his name was his name David? No, it wasn't David.
I don't remember. I hate to say that. I don't remember.
What was the name of the Libertarian guy? We were talking about him yesterday.
I can't remember the guy's name.
I wasn't on that.
He very well could. Dave. Oh, Kokesh.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I thought the Kokesh episode was pretty cool. He came to us from a literal bunker in the desert in Arizona. That was classic. When he's president, you guys will see. Then you will respect the authority.
Oh, that's right. We gave away a AR-15 way back when, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's what Rondell Stewart said. Not bragging, but my favorite was when I won the SHF AR. I must have been won the SHF.
Oh, who was that? Who said that?
Rondell Stewart.
Oh, okay. Not bragging. My favorite was when I won the SHF AR. Oh, okay. Congratulations. We've given away some guns. That's for sure. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. So I was going to tell you guys some stats. So, like, the watch time every 28 days on the channel is 286,000 minutes. So that's pretty good. This is not a big, massive channel. So just to compare it, I mean, my regular channel is not massive either, but I get about 2 million minutes over on that, and we've got like 90,000 subscribers over there. So Eric Gonzalez says, and by the way, Chris, just feel free to jump in here. Mr. Bullshitter says the episode with Mike Deddy was good. Mike Deddy's been on.
I got to meet Mike Deddy at a Hank Barton by the booth at a SHOT Show. What was
which one? He was on 2 episodes, I remember.
Whenever Mike is on, I mean, Mike is he's a fierce dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
I remember when he was first on and he told us the whole story. It was like, wow.
Yeah.
There was so much information that we didn't know.
What's the moral of the story when the government comes knocking? What do you do?
No, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say no.
Yeah. Don't ever try to.
Not personal, but no thank you.
Don't ever try to. And this is a lesson to you, Patrick. Don't try to go undercover for the man.
Yeah. Yeah. Why is it a lesson for me?
I don't know. Which one of us do you think would actually like fall for the government hype and like go undercover and try to help out Uncle Sam? There's no way I could do it. I've seen too much.
Survey says that they'll flip on you at some point. So
yeah,
they will,
without a doubt. First thing when the government comes, don't even say anything. Get a lawyer. If they are coming for you, get a lawyer.
Brian Quick said Tig Teagan episode. Yeah, that was a good one too.
Tig, yep.
Tigan? Oh,
Tig
Teagan. Yeah. Yeah, Tig is cool. He was cool. I mean, that's 13 hours right there. That was real.
Yeah.
Some real stuff those guys
I've seen him at NRAM, but I didn't get a chance to, meet him or anything, but I seen him there.
He was at SHOT Show. We
get to bump into him at the Barnauls event.
Yeah, we may get him to come back on. I know he's doing some charitable stuff, so we may get him to come back on with that. Eric Gonzalez says bring back Gorn. Can't do it.
Yeah, it's on us.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Remember, I have an idea.
Okay.
Lazy Susan for guns.
Oh, absolutely.
Seriously, they said you can't handle them.
Yep.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to put a camera on it.
Yeah, just have it running in the background.
With its own special camera. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Can you switch from camera to camera? I mean,
yeah, absolutely. Well, I could do it. Yeah, I could do it.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Or you can just
Chuck Woolery. Oh man.
Chuck Woolery was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck Woolery is awesome.
That's classic. I mean, that's like Hollywood royalty. That's as close as we're getting.
Yeah. That was the big time. I remember being on that one. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who follows Chuck Woolery on Twitter? Because he is always on fire on Twitter.
Is he really?
Yeah, you should follow him.
I've never seen it. I'll have to go look.
He's on Twitter, and he's on fire all the time. Chuck Woolery's always going after people.
Could you imagine, though, living in Hollywood and having to work? He probably saved up so many years worth of I hate leftists that he's just now exploding now that he's like, I don't give a crap.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely does not give a crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's for reals with that. Let's see. Let me see.
I saw somebody in the chat said that Kirk Douglas died today.
What?
Really? No, I didn't see. Someone has to look that up and see if that actually happened. John Dieter said. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Old school actor there, Kirk Douglas.
Yeah, Kirk
Absolutely.
Douglas.
Yeah, that's speaking of Hollywood royalty. John
Died at
Dieter's-
103.
Wow.
Yep.
R.I.P. You know, he goes way back. John Dieter says favorite episode is any episode where you could pick up and show Gorn. Okay.
No.
I can't show Gorn, but I could. How about a M1 Garand ammo pouch?
I love being
Yeah,
neutered
that's-
by the man,
Yeah.
who's probably currently watching us right now.
It smells like victory.
Smells like old canvas.
I'm trying to get to
It
everyone.
smells like old canvas.
Yeah, I see John Crump waiting in the wings. I know John's probably coming on here in a second because we're going to switch out Chris Brogan. I'll give him a chance to talk first. Honda 720 says, why don't you make a page on your Discord and call it Gun Porn, and you could check in every week and see what people post. Well, we'll have to. Patrick is the lord of the.
We've never even used your Discord.
Yeah, you create, or someone created one.
Well, I created it. We still have it, as far as I know.
Yeah, we have to do that. Okay, listen. So I know that we've got to move on, but let's give Chris Brogan a chance. What do you want to say, Chris?
Oh, not a lot. Just thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. I'm a big supporter. You guys sent me a nice little package for the Christmas time thing, and which was pretty cool. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Not a lot, man. Check me out on YouTube. Everybody, if they've seen me in the side chat, they've seen me here before. I'm on Twitter and Facebook. I do have Instagram. I don't hardly do anything there though, but about it. We're trying to make videos.
What's your YouTube channel?
Armament and Axes.
There you go. So you got to get you got to get it in your own words on the right. Oh, look at you with a big.
Oh, there he is.
Stickers, yes. We've had some of those stickers here. We've given them out. The a Flying Rich says, "What's Discord?" Okay.
It's like, I don't know. It's a voice chat thing.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. So, listen. I want to thank you, Chris. I appreciate you supporting us all this time. We appreciate you. We know you're there. We see your comments and all that kind of stuff. What are you up to, Walter?
Somebody said Pelosi in the chat, and I just got to share some paper. Pelosi.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I tell you, I saw that, and I was like, really? Are you that much
of a child?
Yeah, just.
I mean, that's grade school stuff, I mean,
yeah,
we're supposed to have a little bit of
professionalism.
Yeah, I mean, but no, they can't do it now. Now it's Pelosi in the chat. And I just got to, and it's only going to get worse here. It's not getting any better. So.
Yeah. Well, I think we have John coming in, so I think we're getting a little bit of feedback. Chris, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. We're gonna rock on. We got 500 more episodes at least to do here. We'll get to 1,000, but we'll have you back way before we ever get to 1,000.
Alrighty, brother.
All right, man.
Nice,
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
nice.
Thank you, sir.
See ya.
To all. Stay 2A strong.
Yeah, absolutely. Will do. Okay, let's see. Let's get Crumpy in here. Let's see how we can get this going. No. There he goes.
He's in there.
John Crump, there he goes. Coming from the basement. We got John Crump in here joining us. What's up, John?
Oh, what's up? How you doing?
Good, man. I did a video with John today, talking about what the heck are we talking about? Oh, the lady in Colorado that red flagged a police officer, right? I don't know if you guys remember that. There was this woman who used the red flag laws against a police officer because he basically was involved in a shooting with her son, where her son basically committed suicide by cop. So she decided to disarm that police officer by saying that the police officer and her son are related because of that shooting, and that was basically a lie when she filled out the forms. And it looks like she was on the run because they put out an arrest warrant for her, right?
Yeah, she was arrested while doing someone's live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that is poetic justice at its finest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So they busted in and arrested her right on a live stream.
Yeah. So there you go. Hopefully now they we did put up a video talking about it. You guys could go see and check that out. So
she needs 30 days in the hole.
30 yeah, I don't know if she's gonna do. I don't know if she's gonna do that much time, but
striped suit picking up some garbage on the side of the road would work too.
They need to pull those laws down. By the way, we've got Tyven Show. He's in the chat.
I saw that.
Yeah, shout out to the Tyven Show.
Hey, Tyven.
Yeah.
We did several stories. A couple that one about the ATF that we're not going to really get into yet.
Yeah.
But I'm sure everyone's going to find that one really interesting.
Yeah, you guys are going to enjoy the ATF story that we have coming up soon. Dill Spec 816 is out there as well. He says, "Congrats on number 500. What does Walter think about Romney voting to convict Trump?"
Three letters. POS.
Mm-hmm.
He's a piece of shizzits.
Oh, so he did. Okay.
Romney is, yeah. He's showing his true colors.
Yeah, I think Romney's just mad that he never became president. You know what I mean?
Once again, here you go, Romney. Tear some paper up. Come on. Come on. Be a man.
You're just gonna take this paper tearing thing all the way. Walter.
You lost, dude. You lost.
Yeah.
Boom. See ya.
Did you really think the Democrats were going to get a conviction after they used Fiverr for their app developer?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's terrible. That whole app situation was pretty outrageous. I hope some people have been fired from the Iowa caucuses over there behind that. So, and you, John, you know about that? Patrick, you guys,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What we're talking about? No.
You don't know about the caucuses?
I know the caucus had issues.
I heard there were some screw-ups or something, but
okay. You want to explain that, John?
Their app didn't work, that they were supposed to report all the results. Mm-hmm. And so they're only up to 80% right now or something like that. I'm counting up.
Oh, my God.
Why didn't they hire the guys that did the, Obamacare stuff?
Those Canadians
they could have spent $5 trillion and still not work.
They hired the people that did the Clinton server.
The what, sir? Oh, the Clinton server?
Joe, those people that did it.
I get these emails all the time from these, I'll be nice, these people overseas. Just hire some of them. They're already listening to your shit anyway, so listen.
You know what? They couldn't figure out how to make Hillary win the caucus, even though she wasn't in it. That's why the whole system got burnt out.
Did you see the picture of Elizabeth Warren getting off the private jet, and then she sees the camera looking at her, and she's hiding behind her people?
No, that's hilarious though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen the video. I think Richard Hughes was talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, Pocahontas in her.
Pocahontas.
Yeah.
This is gonna be so outrageous, man. I think every other Democratic caucus is fine. Like, they were all planning on using that app, right?
Yeah.
Were they really? Oh,
yeah.
So they're all screwed now.
No, they were all trashing the app. So I guess those developers got paid. Can you imagine how much money those guys got for that app, and they didn't even deliver, and now they don't.
They're on. I guarantee with how the left, the Democrats group is, they're gonna take them to court over it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you better be careful. Might end up with a 2-shot suicide.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
A Clinton suicide.
Yeah.
Oh.
One of the guys reported his results on Twitter. He says, I can't get through to anyone to report my results. The app is here are the results of my precinct.
Imagine.
Oh, yeah. That was such a... yeah.
With all Mexicans reporting... never mind.
I carry my revolver in single action says I can't stand Democrats. There you go. And Brian Quick says George Soros is the largest investor in the company that created the app.
Yeah,
we don't know whether or not that's true. Is
It's
that
amazing
true?
how they all work together.
Yeah. Kathleen Music Lover says, John, you don't have a mustache anymore.
Did he have one?
I don't remember him
he had
having
one.
one. He was a little scraggly. He's been shaving lately, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see who else we got on here. Rocky Mountain Bear says, on the flip side, I hope those cops realize how dangerous those red flag laws are. When the next ERPO comes across their desk, they create more problems and fix nothing. Yep. Can't argue that. Can't argue that one. Let me see here. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to encourage everyone out there to smash the thumbs ups, all right? We're at 98 thumbs ups.
Come on.
We can hit 100 right now if people out there would do it. Dude Abide says true about Soros. What's up?
I just see Hootie Who's in the chat. He's one of my favorite ones too. When Hootie Who's on the show. Hootie Who.
Okay, shout out to Hootie Who. I see him out there.
You see him blow up a shotgun?
No.
He purposely took a single barrel shotgun, shoved the barrel down on the ground, and fired a 3-inch Magnum out of the thing. It went boom.
Okay, did it do like in the cartoons where
it did on the end of the barrel. It went.
It split out like that. Oh,
it split sideways. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So shout out to Hootie Who on that.
Yeah.
I saw Lola's text. Tell her sorry.
Oh, well, okay. I don't know. John just said he saw your text. Anyway, shout out to Hootie Who. He was a great guest. We're going to have him back. Whenever he comes on, he's a great guest. Shout out to Richard Monder as well, dialing in from England. It's got to be, like midnight or something over in England?
Oh, yeah. It's 12:42.
Yeah. Okay, Lola gave me a note to say, what about the State of the Union? I know we talked about it a little bit. What did you guys think, State of the Union? Patrick, did you watch that?
Didn't watch it.
No? Okay.
No.
It was entertaining.
Yeah.
I did not, but I'm sure it was. Trump was very much in his. He very much had, like I said, he had his Mussolini face on.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back and forth.
Illinois refused to stand for one of the Tuskegee Airmen that was 100 years old.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's the funny thing. So what are these women in white called? They look like Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, God, yeah.
Female Ku Klux Klan members.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what they're called.
Yeah.
They have a name for them.
Is it the women in white or whatever?
No, it wasn't anything that clever.
Yeah.
It was something
those crazy ass women would not stand for a lot of people. There was a young black girl who got a scholarship to go to the school of her choice. They're not standing for that. They're not going to clap that. You know,
they ain't gonna stand for nothing that ain't in the party line, man.
Well, you remember when Trump deported that Nazi back to Germany to stand trial.
They were mad, weren't they?
They were mad about that.
Yeah. It's insanity. Yeah, the Tuskegee Airmen. I think Trump made him was it a major general or something?
Brigadier general.
Brigadier general. Yeah. The guy was 100 years old. Nope, not gonna. You know. Not gonna stand for that.
Not gonna do it. Just like old HW said. Not gonna do it.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember if they stood for the service member that came home and surprised his wife during the show. Like, you know what I thought when I was watching that? Like, when did the State of the Union become? When did the State of the Union become?
Armory reunion time?
No. When did it become Oprah?
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of that. There's always some showboating going on during that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, look who it is. Speaking of showboating.
Yeah, we've got, let's see. I don't even know how this is going to actually work. Oh, look at that. We just went 5.
Oh, man.
We just went 5. We're breaking. It's 500th episode, 5 people on at one time. We are getting as bad as CNN.
Wow. You're talking Trump and State of the Union. That's like
that's why you just... Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, were you supposed to come on at this time? No, I didn't see you on the schedule.
Was there a schedule? Tell Lola.
Lola is gonna have words for you, Richard. I just heard Richard Hughes.
What is Richard Hughes doing?
Fine, Rich.
You want to come ask him what he's doing here, Lola?
I'll leave.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. We got you. You're here. You can talk to him later.
Did I have to ask permission?
Yeah. Yes. Let's go forward. Okay, Lola. It's the 500th episode. Don't worry.
That look was like, what the fuck is he doing there?
He had to come on and talk about what was it you wanted to talk about? Oh, the State of the Union.
Trump rocked.
Oh, okay. Walther tearing up.
Seriously, sitting watching with my wife, and I saw Nancy Pelosi. I'm like, did I see that?
Yeah.
I'm asking her, what the heck just happened? That was nuts.
Yeah.
That was childish. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nancy Pelosi's face, it's like she has something stuck in her teeth and she's trying to get it out.
Yeah.
Well, she could just pull them out and clean them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that you know what really cracked me up looking at that last night? She's pretending she's reading.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Trump's talking, she's pretending she's reading, and all those ladies in white, I don't know. I call them the Ku Klux Klan. That's what I call them. You know, they're pretending.
The women's suffrage group.
Yeah, they're pretending that they're
white.
What is it called?
Women's suffrage. So
Women's
the women
suffrage.
that fought for the right to vote, they wore white.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
I think these women fight for the right to bloat. That's what it is. Bloat. It's bloat.
Yeah, but anyway, it was just funny, the whole thing, and then in the end she tears it up. But you know, that just goes to show you what we're dealing with all these people. All right, Richard Hughes, you got on to the 500th episode.
Okay. Well, just want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
It was, part of knowing you is knowing the rest of the crew. And everybody's fantastic and great. I met a lot of fantastic people. So I just want to say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And we appreciate your contribution to the show because obviously you have contributed as well as Pebbles. You know, we appreciate that. And I want my ballad song. That's all I can say.
And
you asked Richard for it.
The last time Pebbles was on, there was some serious Pebble noise hate going on there. I mean,
I think last night.
Leave the bird alone. Leave the bird alone.
Yeah, that's all orchestrated by Neckbone behind Patrick there, so that Neckbone remains the favorite animal that comes on the show.
He's the fave.
Yeah.
Neckbone.
So I carry my revolver in single action. Just quickly before you go, he says Pelosi ripping up that speech was so disrespectful. So,
well, Dan Bongino, his podcast, he was saying Trump knew that not shaking her hand would trigger her and make her make all the faces and act up and make them look like they're, this big.
Yeah, if you're trying to impeach me, why would I shake your hand anyway? So
Yeah, I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people, yeah, they're just,
Yeah. All right, listen, Richard Hughes, you better go before you get in trouble. Lola's looking for you. You might not want to answer the phone.
It's all political theater, man.
Yeah, I think it is. Okay, you listen, let's switch really quick right here. Babyface P, you made a purchase. We can't show it. We can't show the purchase.
Can you show the box?
Yeah.
You can show
the box that we all complain about.
Yeah. Let's see. I want to see what Crumpy thinks about this. Hey,
one of the reasons they went out of business? Yeah, right.
Probably.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, Hudson.
There you go. Awesomeness, pure.
You know how they faded to. I mean, they're off the radar now. Boom.
That box right there is worth. That box right there is worth about. I'm gonna say conservatively about $300-400. That's being conservative. That's being conservative.
I don't know,
Got some
man.
paperwork. I got a pistol and 5 magazines.
I used to want that gun.
Does it work?
I don't know. I haven't shot it. I bought it today.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Who knows?
By the way, I'm gonna throw up real quick here. So here's a picture. Patrick sent me this picture. Let's see if we can go to it here on the screen. That's a close up. Was it in good condition, Patrick?
Yeah.
How many?
Well, I'm looking at it. Let's see. I can do that. You guys can't see it. Yeah, it's in good shape.
Okay. So what was the story here? What's the story behind this?
Some guy got a divorce and said, "Hey, I want to liquidate some assets." And then
Divorce
he was like,
guns, the best
I know.
value. guns.
So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll buy it. And I made him an offer of $600 for it, and he said okay, and I went and picked it up.
Oh, okay.
So $600 I thought was a good enough deal for this plus 5 mags.
Yeah, I think that was an excellent deal. I don't know about you guys.
Does the magazines work in something else, or they just?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Brian Quick says, and the H9 can be used as a boat anchor.
That's right. So, funny enough, I did get in contact with KE Arms today, and they do have the aluminum lowers available. So you can turn the H9 into the H9A1 with the aluminum lower. They're a little expensive. They want like $300 for it, but I'm thinking if I can save it up, I'll go ahead and get one. And because the gun is quote unquote modular, it's not a serialized part. It's the chassis.
Oh,
is
wow.
So the part comes straight to the house.
Yeah, so you can separate the chassis out of it, and that's the serialized part. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't taken the time. I picked it up this afternoon and then was busy right after work on, so I haven't really had the time to like take it down and look at it, but looks good as far as I can tell.
Yeah. Harry's Holster says $600 for what? Harry's Holsters wants to know. Shout out to Harry.
Hudson H9 in the box with all the paperwork and 5 magazines. Well, it originally came with 2, so I guess 3 extra magazines.
Yeah. Christian Gress says, nice find, Patrick. Hootie Who says, could have bought 6 high points.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I could have bought 6 high points. Florida Gun says, I'll trade you my zip for that, Hudson.
Yeah.
Probably just as collectible.
Yeah,
I think one's more likely to kill me, though.
Yeah. What do you think about the Hudson, John?
Uh,
No, you don't have to. You can say it here. We're all.
They're gone. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean the company's not around anymore.
I think it was an interesting idea, the whole design of it. The execution, I think,
failed miserably.
Yeah, kind of lacked, and I think that's why they advertised it for like 2 years before they finally released it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they screwed themselves. They shot themselves in the foot by immediately releasing the A1, which was the aluminum frame, because everybody was like, well, shit, I'm not buying a steel one if I can get an aluminum one.
Yeah. By the way, Elfster's Rifles and Reloading says, happy 500th episode, my friends. Nice work, Hank and Lola. Thank you. Appreciate that. Listen, I think, first of all, $600, good deal, considering the best that we saw since the company went defunct was those guys selling them for about $500. Remember that?
Was that it was the fire sale that they did?
I don't think it was Hudson that did no, I don't think it was Hudson. Someone had a lot of them.
And they just wanted them gone.
Yeah, and they sold it for $500. So,
but then, soon as the word got out, the price went up. Though it didn't stay at that price.
No, it got gone pretty quick.
Yeah,
they're still available. It looks like
the cheap at $500.
No, the 800 looks like it's the going price right now on like Bud's Gun Shop.
Yeah, that's the cheapest I've seen. But look, what did that gun come out for when it first came out?
Wasn't it $1150 or something? Something really expensive.
Yeah. Do you remember, John?
I don't remember. The thing I remember most about it is seeing it at SHOT Show and them saying, oh, it's coming out soon. Then the next SHOT Show, it's coming out soon. Then the next show, it was like, what the hell?
When Hank and I borrowed one, it shot great. So I'm excited to have one.
Yeah. I think it's not bad at that price.
Hank, actually, the blowout price on them was $599. So I got mine for the blowout price, $600.
There you go.
Yeah, and you got extra mags and all that kind of stuff.
Mags and box of ammo over there.
Right. Now, here's the thing. I was going to give this away to someone, but I think I'm just going to keep it. So, yeah, think about this for a second, Babyface P. Look at that. This is a promotional item from Hudson.
Look at that.
Okay. This is basically, it's hand sanitizer in here. It looks like a marker
in the little
and all
spritz
that.
bottle?
Yeah, it's a little hand sanitizer thing that you can see that?
Perfect for the
with a little dropper, hand sanitizer dropper thing.
For all the disease going around.
Yeah,
perfect.
With Hudson in there, with Hudson on it. See that? Babyface, I'm selling this for $600.
You want to trade a Hudson H9 for it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm selling it for right now. You can buy it right now. Who wants to buy this to go along with their Hudson? Listen, I'm not kidding. You need this in the collection.
I have to have it.
You can frame.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. You need this in the collection because when you put it under glass with the box and everything, you can go. I actually have an original Hudson. No. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you for 300.
I'll hold on it. You might appreciate, so you might make some money back.
No, I'm gonna save this for you, man. This is yours. That's yours. That's my payment to you for the next 500 episodes.
Patrick, if you wait long enough, the alcohol will evaporate and you'll get it for a fraction of that. Yeah.
Hudson will save me from the coronavirus.
Yeah, the zombie apocalypse. Anyway, I'll give this to you, Patrick. This is my gift.
Sweet.
This
I'll
is
put
my
it
gift
in
to you.
I'll put it in with it. That's pretty cool.
Nothing
So
else.
what do you think
though.
they spent? Is that what they spent that 19 million on?
Jeez, they spent. Let me tell you, Hudson dropped a lot of money. I think that's the biggest mistake that they made. They just spent too much money putting out the first gun. Everyone knows you don't go full retard on like putting out your first
exactly.
gun.
Read Captain Shark's comment in the chat.
Huh? Captain Shark. Captain Shark, Hudson should have made those with Astroglide instead of hand sanitizer.
That's good.
Hudson's mistake is that the build-up, they built it up so much that they held on to it too long, so the build-up started coming down.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they would have released it at peak of hype, they probably would have gotten some good sales out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're done with it after.
Yeah, but don't spend like $250, $300 just on the box, on the packaging.
They.
I mean, I don't know exactly what the price was. I don't know. I don't work inside with Hudson or anything like that, but they spent a lot of money. That box alone is worth a lot. That's why I think it's not a bad deal. The box is worth money. They put a lot of money into that gun. Now it's a limited run thing because even though there's lots of parts out there, nothing will be the original guns. I know they don't really have. Well, they've got a value today, maybe half of the value when they first came out. But you give it a couple of years here, man. Hudson's never coming back. I don't really see that happen. I don't think those guys are coming back.
Is that your prediction? That's a crystal ball.
Yeah, my prediction is they're not coming back.
Yeah. Well, they're still in court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking.
Everybody wants their ass.
They're nice guys. The people behind it are cool people, nice people.
There's a lot of nice people that spend a lot of money and go broke. I mean,
they have 800. They have 86 guns in parts currently that were sent in for warranty work. That those people are never getting those guns back.
That's a terrible thing that happened. All those people who sent in their guns, these guys knew they were going to go out of business and did not send those guns back. Can I tell you something? I would have appreciated them even saying to me, look, we don't even have the money to ship this back to you. If you want it back, you're going to have to like pay to get it. I would pay to get my thing back over losing $1,100, $1,200 that I spent buying it. Right? Think about that. I would want my gun. I'll drive down there and go get it if I have to. So that really sucks, and that's why I don't think. I mean, how are you going to deal with those people that got left in the lurch there? So, yeah. I'm sorry, John. Did you have another thing to say on that?
No, not really. Just
yeah.
Rip and being a nice guy doesn't mean you're a good business person.
Yeah. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, what was that, Patrick? Sorry.
I seriously, if I were one of the owners that had a warranty gun, I'd be like, listen, just put it in a box and send it back to me in parts. I don't give a shit. Just send me a box of parts. I'll figure out how it goes back together. I don't care. Because I was reading through one of the court documents today while I was just piddling around the internet, and in the court thing from last year in April, the judge was asking them about the inventory they still have on hand, and Cy was like, well, we have 86 of them that are in parts waiting for like certain new things that we didn't have the money to buy from KE Arms, I guess, who was making them. And they were like, well, could they go back to a gunsmith to be put back together? And he was like, yeah, but then that gunsmith would have to take on the liability of rebuilding this. And
I would I would just want my parts back.
That's what I'd be like, just send me my shit back and I'll worry about it. Like, I don't care.
You know?
That's not a, yeah. They should just send the people's stuff back and
yeah, those people I don't feel like they're ever gonna get their stuff back at this point. So
Probably not.
yeah, and then who compensates them for that? Where does that's gonna get lost?
ain't gonna get nothing.
Yeah,
No one is bankrupt. The company's insolvent. That there's nothing. I had a company that I was consulting for. They went insolvent, and not only did they still owe me like $12,000, but if they deposited money directly into your account, they have 30 days to come back and get it. Mm-hmm. So they came back and got $12,000 more out of my account.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I found out the hard way.
Wow. Wow, that sucks. The range says 800 to 900 on Gunbroker all day. H9 still overpriced in my honest opinion.
I think 7 is probably a fine price for it, but 1150 was well overpriced. Well overpriced.
Yeah. But they thought that people going to buy them because the hype from like 2 years before they were actually released.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably would have paid that much 2 years earlier, but
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. The simple lesson is do a slow rollout when you're putting out a gun. Do a slow rollout. Don't pour all the money into marketing, and packaging, and make sure the gun's ready. Mm-hmm.
Thought about snagging one when they were 500, right when they went under. Didn't want to get a pistol. I couldn't get parts for later on. Luckily, KE Arms is now grabbing the reins and still making stuff. I guess people have jumped on board and said, yeah, we need stuff for it still. They're still making the aluminum lowers, and because I actually, when I emailed them, they got back saying that the Cerakote ones are available, but the anodized ones are currently being anodized. So they're still rolling with it, which is pretty awesome that because I know Hudson, I believe, was very much in debt to them. So they're still recouping their losses, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's nice that they still have parts and are still putting them out there for sale.
Yeah, I don't think you did bad, man.
I'm happy. I'm very happy with it.
It's not the person who owned it. It was functional, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There'll be something that gets worked out here, and then ultimately you'll have a gun that there's not a ton of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It could be the next Python.
Oh God, could you imagine? I would like to see somebody revamp it almost, like buy the blueprints out, because if you could get the manufacturing costs down, I think as a $500 or $600 gun, it's well worth that personally, especially in an aluminum frame. I think as an aluminum frame, $600 gun, definitely worth it.
Oh, Walter, you look like you don't agree with that.
Never happened.
No, it's not going to happen. I agree, but it's sad because I like it. I always liked it. I liked it since they announced it, and then we shot it and I loved it. So
yeah, congrats. I think you made a good deal, and now you got the freaking the what's this thing called again?
The pin, the
Astrolube.
Yeah, the Astrolube pen to go along with it. So you're good to go. I don't know if we've got any other paraphernalia from Hudson. I have to look around and see. I know Lola gave out a bunch of Hudson. They did a lot of stuff, a lot of swag. So Lola gave a lot of that out. Elfster's Rifles and Reloading says you should be talking about the PSA AKE. It's been a little over a week being out, and feedback from owners is very positive, especially AKE. For sub 900 for the options included.
Is that the little
5.56?
The little crink-looking gun.
Let me look that up, because I know I saw a bunch of AKs when I was
PSA AKE.
Yeah, the PSA AKE. Let me see.
Their new AK.
AKE.
Is it in 7.6239?
Yeah, 7.6239 polymer stuff.
Okay.
It's a good looking AK. 90-degree gas block. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on board. I
this is probably one of the ones we did a video on. Yeah.
If I
temporarily out of
one,
stock. Sorry.
Oh God, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But no, if I could get my hands on one, I would definitely put it through its paces. I like, you know me, I like AKs.
Yeah. I think it's great that PSA is making so many different kinds of guns. And you were talking about the blueprints. If The only people I could think of that could actually make that thing and put it out for $500-$600 would be PSA.
I think PSA could probably do that.
Yeah. But BWE Firearms says, I'm sure they want millions for the blueprints.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, whoever owns it, well, they're probably not even for sale yet because they're still in litigation. So I don't know that they've actually...
Are you talking about, what you talking about? Hudson's?
Hudson's, yeah. I don't think they're
nobody's gonna make the Hudson. Sorry.
Yeah. They that have
nobody's gonna make the Hudson.
A buffer tube, like an AR buffer tube.
Does it? It looks like they have a buffer tube in the back.
Let's see.
Not a fan, but not my gun.
Yeah, some people like that. Some people don't like the.
I did watch a video of what's the guy's name that does all the AK stuff? AK Operator Union. And his groupings at like 100, 200, and 300 were pretty crazy. With he was getting 1.6 MOA with their cold hammer forged barrels, which is pretty impressive for an AK.
Say that again. He got what?
1.6 MOA, almost 1.5 MOA.
Okay.
He started at 100, and I think he took it out to 300, which were a very respectable group for an AK for sure.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, Dude Abide says, I saw today PSA has a SIG P238 Legion for $499. A great deal. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, those are way more expensive than that.
In a week, guys. So go ahead and pull your money, and I'll take that.
Your birthday's coming up?
Yeah, so everyone throw your money together and buy me that.
Okay, we got you.
Thanks.
Yeah. And just send it over to me first, and we will never send that on to John.
No, you have all that mad YouTube.
Huh?
You have all that mad YouTube money.
Oh yeah, that crazy, that crazy YouTube loot.
Yeah.
Swimming in the millions. Let's see. The range says if you want to see, if you want to see good grouping with PSA firearms, watch Elfster's Amazing Marksman. In my honest opinion, that's from the range. Okay, lots of love for Elfsters out there. Yeah, I'm waiting to see, man. PSA is gonna have some amazing things, and they're gonna be selling all the guns. So,
BWE Walter, I made a Hudson this morning. Just flushed it through.
Flushed it though, yeah. Just flushed it.
Okay. I'm gonna have to jump off here.
Huh?
I'm gonna have to jump off here.
Oh, okay. Yes. Listen. By the way, this is when Richard Hughes is actually supposed to come on. Where is Richard? Someone tell Richard if he's still out there. I don't know if he's out there sulking or not. We definitely have some people out there sulking and or trolling us or whatever it is. Whatever they want to call it.
Rod Mills supposed to come on tonight?
I'm not sure, but Richard Hughes, you could come back on now. This is your time that you're supposed to come in your proper slot. You know, you're supposed to put it in the proper slot.
He's
Richard
in
Hughes.
the chat, man.
Yeah. So where is he? Did you tell him? Oh, no more Richard Hughes? Oh, not at all? Oh, okay. Lola said no Richard Hughes whatsoever.
Yeah. Flying Richard's upset.
Yeah. All right. Fine. Okay. So, thanks a lot, John. We appreciate it. Yep. We appreciate your support, man. Keep doing the good work. Also, I want to tell you guys, Gunathon, April 25th, Virginia. What was the name of the gun club in Virginia?
Silver Eagle Group. Ashburn.
Yeah, right Silver Eagle Group. You're coming to that, Walter? April 25th?
When is it? April 25th?
Yeah, April 25th.
I'll have to look at the calendar.
Yeah.
It's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Hank will pay for your flight and everything.
Yeah, just use the Black American Express card. So anyway, April 25th, I'll throw up a video. We'll get John to come back on. It's going to be from, I believe, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and there's going to be a bunch of different celebrities and stuff like that there. So
giveaways. We're going to be giving away some guns and everything else, and all the money goes to GOA to help fight battles in Virginia, Florida, and all over the country, because with the Bloomberg right now, he's throwing money everywhere, and we have to defeat him because he thinks anything with 3 or more rounds of an assault weapon.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. And BWE Firearms says he has a funny story he wants to tell us. So BWE, dial in right now. We'll get you up here. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support, man. Thanks to you. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. BWE, if you can go ahead and dial in now. We'll get your story out there. So I did want to, while we're waiting for that to actually happen here. Oh, why do we lose so many people? What happened there? Let's see. Yeah. So I don't know how.
I don't know what just happened there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either.
Are we getting blacked out again? Or
no,
something, or
I don't know what happened. Somehow when John pressed the button, he ejected all you guys there. So I don't know. We'll wait for Babyface to come back in, and actually here, let me try to add him while we're waiting, and then same thing to BWE. Let me see. I'll add him in here so we can get him back on. So yeah, we're about to talk about this giveaway of the ammo.
Oh, Nancy Pelosi get mad because talking about her or something, or what? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well,
we got to tear up another piece of paper.
Oh, you're tearing up the paper. Go ahead. You go ahead and you do that. You just do that. Okay.
I'm crying.
Let's see. Okay, we've got Richard Hoffman's coming back in. We got probably Patrick is coming back in here in a second.
Let me get my other chair.
Hey, just kicked me straight on out.
No, that wasn't me. I think that's when that's when
just kicked me out. That's what happened.
That's when John dropped out. All right.
Richard Monder says Hank broke it. By the way, Richard Monder in the chat. It's late where he is.
Yeah. Exactly, it is. Okay, so listen, while everyone's getting set up, 500 rounds of ammo from Blazer 500. Nice. See it right there. We're gonna give that away. If you want to know how you're gonna win this, basically you have to go to hankstrange.com. You have to sign up for the email list. So if you look there, you'll see there's in the menu there's a tab to go over to the email list, or it will pop up in your browser. Sign up. We're going to pick someone. By Friday, we'll pick someone here who's in the email list. We've got to verify it, and you get 500 rounds of ammo. If you live someplace that you can actually get the 500 rounds of ammo legally.
I want it.
You want it, Walter?
Yeah, we'll shoot that in a couple minutes. I want it.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, one Uzi, and that's all done. Yeah, so if anyone is interested in that, that's how you do it. I am going to give away some other stuff here as well. You know what? When I was at SHOT Show, here, let me just show this. So when I was at SHOT Show, there was actually someone suitcasing, which I explained to you guys about SHOT Show, how there's always folks suitcasing. And these guys from Pitbull Tactical have this universal mag carrier right here. And they had a bunch of them because they didn't want to go home with them. So I've got 3. Looks like 2 are black and 1 is flat dark earth or something like that. So we got 3 of these, and I'm going to let Walter, Patrick, and Richard choose whoever wants this. Your universal mag holder, it clips on your belt. You know, clips inside, outside. You could put your magazine in there, whichever one it is. Whoever's interested in that, let us know right now, and I'll let these guys pick out the winners.
I think Walter should get one.
No.
Oh, you're supposed to say I should get one.
Oh, that's how it works.
Oh, I see. Okay. Some kind of a conspiracy.
Sorry, we didn't coordinate this right.
Yeah. You got to get... So anyway, if anyone out there is interested, just make your comments right now in the chat, and then we'll let Walter, Babyface, and of course Richard from BWE Firearms pick out someone. So you've got to obviously attract those people. And then if you're joining us, smash the thumbs ups. I know we've got lots of people in here who love us, who enjoy watching the show. Thank you to all those people. We've got some people in here who hate us, by the way, and they're still watching the show. That you might thumbs down it. You might come in here to troll us or whatever it is you want to do. Thank you, because all of that helps, and we appreciate it very much. We live on your hater tears. There you go.
Your hate makes me stronger.
Yeah. Absolutely. There's lots of people saying how handsome Walter is, so people already know. People already know.
Oh my God!
They already
Look
know
at it,
the way.
always trying to persuade me through sexual innuendo.
Yeah.
Hank, hang on. I got to go find a bucket.
Oh. All right, Richard. So what's your thing? What's your funny story that you have to tell us? Also, tell us what your favorite episode was. Yeah, I don't know if you could think of that right
Anything that I was on.
now. Oh, good answer. There you go.
You
Good
knew
answer.
there had to be
I did
one.
know that one. I did
Yes. Imposter wants to know if it accepts Glock mags. Yes, absolutely. Richard Hughes just gave us. Hold on, what is this? Richard Hughes gave us a couple of bucks here. He says, "Give it to Real Cujo." That's true. Real Cujo. I don't know if he's still out there. Yes, absolutely. We'll give it to Real Cujo.
If he wants one, he gets my vote.
Yeah, Real Cujo can have whatever he wants. He can have Patrick's Hudson if he wants it. I'm talking about the pen, Patrick. Don't panic. Patrick's like, wait, don't you even try to give away my Hudson. That I
just got it.
Yeah, do you still have to explain that to Marley, or did you already explain it?
Not yet.
I mean,
Gladly tell her Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tax returns coming in, so I got some money.
Yeah. We'll take care of Real Cujo. But I'm not sure if he's still here, but he's awesome.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
What happened?
Yeah, Hank hadn't even seen yet.
Oh, check that out. Florida Guns, boom. Florida Guns bringing out the big guns. Gave us $100. He says thank you so much. And to many more, thank you, Florida Guns. We appreciate that. You're awesome. We appreciate that. That's great. Yeah, thanks, man. That's gonna help us pay the bills.
And you can get swag if you spend money, by the way.
Yeah.
Florida Guns. Does he want one of those things? I say give it to him if he wants it.
Yeah, if he wants one, absolutely, we'll give it to him.
What are we giving away again? What was it?
Well, it was these Pitbull Tactical Universal mag holders.
There you go. Yeah.
So,
Florida Guns. You want one? You got my vote too.
Yeah. There you go.
You can buy my vote. If anybody's not aware, I am a good politician.
Yes. Thank you.
Listen,
I appreciate it.
I got some old files I'll throw in.
Some old files?
Yeah.
Paper files or actual files?
Files.
Yeah.
Somebody say paper?
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. All right. Awesome. Thanks everyone. Okay, so Richard, tell us your story. What's going on?
All right. Phone rang this morning. Picked it up. It's the state of Virginia. It is let me get this right. It's the Virginia Economic Development Partnership.
Okay.
The woman asked.
It sounds that, by the way, before you say anything, that sounds like an organization in Nigeria.
No, I looked them up.
Okay.
It is a government organization.
Oh, okay.
In the state of Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
The woman says, we're going to have one of our people down there in Florida going around talking to different businesses about moving to Virginia. And we'd like to know if you would like him to stop by and talk to you about what Virginia can do for your business.
Yeah.
My only response was, are you fucking insane?
I got your business right here.
It's like, did you read the name of the company?
Yeah.
BWE Firearm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have said, can you put the baby killing doctor, blackface wearing mofo that runs the government on here so I could give him a piece of my mind.
And we're like, yeah, we'd like you to move your business or open a warehouse or a manufacturing facility here in Virginia.
Man. Why in the name of all that's holy would you even want to do that? By the way, thanks to Christian Grest. He's congratulating us on 500 episodes. Thanks a lot. Yeah, so what was your response to that?
Oh, I just, I told him, are you crazy? I said, I'd be better off moving to California. There's better.
Yeah. It's really crazy, man, what these people think,
Yeah. And then she was like, so I guess that means you don't want to meet with
No,
yeah.
I don't.
figured everybody'd get a laugh out of that one.
Yeah, but did they seriously? Do they just blind call you? Did they even do some research?
They just blind called me. I mean, I get stuff all the time from Utah and Wyoming and, you know, all those states out there where, you know, there's 15 people in the state, and they figure if I move out there, that'll double their population, you know. But Virginia, you know, wasn't there just a big Second Amendment rally there, I thought, you know?
Yeah.
I seem to remember
how that works.
News about that.
Yeah. It's amazing how that works, man. You know, and that the fact they're trying to poach business from Florida is interesting.
Yeah.
They've always, that's nothing new. They've done that. They do that a lot of times at SHOT Show, too.
States do that all the time. I told them flat out, I said, you know, maybe instead of calling me, you should talk to the gun companies that are there, because I know a bunch of them, and they're all talking about leaving Virginia.
Okay. Yeah. West Virginia looks a lot better than Virginia right now.
Yeah.
You know?
I had to double check on that. I'm like, this is Virginia and not West Virginia. Oh, it's Virginia. Oh my God.
West, by God.
Yeah. So how long was that conversation? You know?
5 minutes.
Did they say something like, okay, we will check, we'll call you back, see if you change your mind?
Yeah. The woman kind of started snickering.
Oh, really?
I said, I'm a gun company. She kind of realized how funny that was.
Yeah. I mean, you know, obviously she's over there doing a job, probably a telemarketer or whatever, trying to get leads and stuff like that.
She's on the board.
Oh, she's on the board. So this is not just
she's on the board.
Wow. Okay.
Lord.
Yeah.
They're completely disconnected from what's really going on in the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They have no clue.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's go to some industry stuff right now. I pulled up some industry news. We'll get you guys' opinions on this. As I said, I know we have people coming in and out, so as you guys are coming in, please smash the thumbs ups. This is the 500th episode where we've got a few guests coming and going from here. We're also giving away stuff. We're going to give away 500 rounds of Blazer ammo, but you have to go to hankstrange.com, sign up in the email list in order to get that. And we're going to give away these 3 Pitbull tactical things we have here in a second. I want to hit some.
Oh, look who it is.
Well, I see Keltec news today.
Yeah, there is Keltec news. Yeah, shout out to Tactical $2.
Oh.
There. You know,
hey,
with this badass Honda Civic Type R. Do you know what? I don't know if you guys. I'm into cars. I've been looking at his videos. Man, I wish if I actually was making YouTube millions, I would try to hire Tactical Toolbox to make my videos. So, but I think that's probably going to go the other way around pretty soon. But shout out to him, you know, for being out there. Let's see here. Okay, let me hit you guys with some news, right? Okay, so first thing, this is Truth About Guns. I'm going to throw this up so folks can see it here. January NICS background checks up almost 25% over a year earlier. That's the big headline right there.
It's almost as if we don't want our rights infringed. It's weird how that works, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Oh man.
Wait, you want your rights infringed?
I love
that's your fetish.
Yeah,
yeah.
It is.
I like to pretend like my rights are being infringed upon.
Yeah.
Be hotter, Daddy.
Oh God.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And on that, Tactical Toolbox says he misses us. See, this is why we can't get Tactical Toolbox to come on. Yo, he doesn't want to be associated with this kind of vibe.
Okay, do you blame him?
Over here?
Not in the least.
No, actually, you guys don't know. You think that I am a conspiracy theorist? Do you really, Walter? You know the truth to this. Who's more of a conspiracy guy, me or Jonathan from Tactical Toolbox?
Oh, Jonathan, he's got it going on. Man.
He is the king.
He's got it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, he stayed with us out in Vegas when we all went to SEMA show, and he was just dropping bombs. And I looked over.
I'm just sitting there going,
Walter was just tripping. He's just listening. Just imagine me and Jonathan talking about conspiracies, and Walter, of all
I'm just
people,
sitting there going,
he's looking at us like, "You two mofos are crazy." He's crazy, but yeah.
And then every once in a while, I just throw a little fuel on the fire, and then get him started again. You know.
Yeah. So here, let me. I'm gonna pull up my next industry thing. Of course, more people in America getting guns. Guns are the gateway to freedom. So awesome that's up year over year, 25%. This one is kind of mysterious and interesting. Is Remington leaving? Is Remington leaving the MSR market? DPMS, Bushmaster, and Tapco sites are shuttered. Now remember, Walter? Who was it that wasn't at
DPMS.
Troy?
I mean, Bushmaster wasn't there at the shop show.
Yeah, Troy also wasn't there.
Remington's throwing all those guns under the bus.
Yeah. So
Remington hates people. Remington hates.
Yeah, Remington.
It's just.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's just Remington is just like going so far south.
Yeah,
it's so sad.
This is update. Yeah. A dealer friend of ours received an email today from distribution giant RSR Group notifying them the following: Remington Outdoor Company informed RSR at SHOT Show that they will be focusing on their core hunting and shooting brands, AAC, Barnes, Marling, and Remington. Bushmaster, DPS, Storm Lake Barrels, and Tapco will no longer be produced, with the exception of the Bushmaster BA-50.
What?
Yeah.
There's also lawsuits going on right now, so they want to lay low.
Yeah. So it goes on to say, has Remington Outdoor Company shuttered the DPMS, Bushmaster, and Tapco brands? ? The main Remington website no longer lists them as part of the Remington Outdoor family of brands. I don't know if those are big names. I think they're probably going to be trying to sell those names. What do you guys think?
No, they don't want the competition.
I made a prediction a while back, and I said once the the AR-15 thing goes flat, that group would still sell off the ones that don't want anymore, and that's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, the liabilities, the ones they see as liabilities. So.
Yeah. So you think that those brands are gone?
For the time being.
Wow. Okay. Let that sink in.
Welcome to the world of corporate gun world.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, there's nothing in there about what was the name? I just said it. What's the name of the guys that were across from you? Troy. There's nothing in there about Troy, but they were not at SHOT Show either.
Yeah, Troy wasn't there at all. So, and they always had they were where Franklin Armory was this year. So Franklin's fell into their spot. Yep.
Yeah. So this is I don't know. This is interesting.
The AR-15 world is shaking out.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken a while, but the ones that were going to make hundreds of billions of dollars selling assault weapons are figuring out that Plus, there's once again there's that liability thing and the lawsuit thing going on.
Well, right? Also the big thing about this, they are not supporting the Second Amendment strongly enough. And because they're not doing that, because they thought they could just give money to the NRA and the NRA would keep all these politicians in line, that's not happening because the companies are supposed to be indemnified from lawsuits like this, right? You were mentioning the lawsuits. Congress is not standing up to that, yet they don't want to look at Facebook and YouTube and all those places because those guys are giving them money. The firearms industry needs to learn how to do better with their money. Okay, and
instead
use that as leverage.
Right now everybody's going to one place, or used to go to one place and say, okay, the NRA is going to stick up for us, here's a bunch of money, which it's not working like that anymore.
Yeah. They're the architects of their own downfall. They're the architects of their own downfall. They don't want to fight for other smaller companies that are out there because they think, oh, great, this company is going to go out of business. They're not competition anymore. No, you're the big giant. You're going to go out of business. The smaller guy could pivot and move and, dip and dive and all that type of stuff, and you guys can't. You will go out of business first. And because you think that you don't have to defend everyone as an umbrella, all these like special deals and all this nonsense that companies are out there making, that's what's pulling you down.
But they're too big. The government won't let them go out of business.
Okay. I don't think. Yeah, that doesn't apply. That doesn't apply to the gun manufacturers. No, doesn't apply to the gun manufacturers.
All right.
Our government will buy guns from the Chinese first.
Hey, Hank, my time's up.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Lola said I had till 8:30.
Okay, sir.
And Lord knows I'm not going to cross Lola.
That's right.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We want to, Richard Hughes already found out about that. So, all right. Thank you. Thanks so much, Richard. We appreciate you
thanks
coming
for having me. And we'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Awesome. All right.
All right. Bye.
So next up, I think in line is going to be. Go ahead.
This has been kind of fun, just having people jump in and out and hearing random BS from everyone. Seriously, I like it.
Yeah. Let me see.
Every 100, we need to do this.
Oh, really? You're enjoying
every 100
this?
episodes, we have people just randomly jump in and out.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to be really careful with this. Tactical Toolbox is still out there. We got to get him to actually come back on the show.
Jump in.
Oh, hey, Hank, speaking of that, not Tactical Toolbox so much, but my significant other was driving the Abarth the other day, and she goes, "Oh, that thing is faster now."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She saw the light.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That Abarth is nicely hooked up. I'm working on the video for that. That's going to be coming out on Stranger Palooza. I don't know, maybe in the next day or so. I've got to finish it up. We had like, I don't know, hour and a half worth of footage there that I'm cutting down to make it, bite size, maybe half an hour or something. But
I'm not going to leave permanently, but I'm going to go away from here for just a second.
Oh, okay. All right. We've got Mike Woodland from MW Tactical coming in to join us. What's up, Mike? Someone who's always here on the show filling in. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not too much. Had a great day. Got a text from Lola and said I'll come in and say congratulations on your 500th episode.
Awesome. Thank you, man. We could not have done it without you. You've been a strong contributor to the show here. We appreciate you.
But then, without further ado, I do want to say what's up, Walter, and what's up, Babyface.
Hey.
Yeah, absolutely. Walter stepped out. Yeah. He had to go drain the monster.
Too much information.
He's an old dude. So
I see you've been getting some support from everybody. The Instagram updates have been really, really good lately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised at the traction it's been taken as of recently. I don't know what I did different, but whatever algorithm is working, I hope it continues and pick up. But for the most part, if everybody is willing, March 1st is the cutoff for the GoFundMe campaign that I'm running, and I'm putting up the last couple thank you videos that I got to finish editing. And like I said, I want to thank everybody for donating to that.
All right, so tell folks about that right now. If there's people out there that have never heard of it, what is your GoFundMe about?
Okay, my GoFundMe campaign that I started last year is to put 4 law enforcement officers through jiu-jitsu training at no cost to them or the department. So, of course, everyone who donates, that's where all the money is going to. So I don't make any money off of it. The officers don't see any of the money off of it. But the only thing the officers get out of it is jiu-jitsu training. So the only people who's profiting off of this monetarily is the gym, but the officers are getting the product, which is the training.
Okay. And why do you think it's important for these officers to get jiu-jitsu training?
Oh, man. So over the course of time, it all started back with me with all the officers shooting people because they was getting the negative rap in the press behind that. So my solution was, okay, stop grabbing your firearm first and resorting to people-to-people contact.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much what it just came down to. Put it into motion, and it just caught up to where it is today.
All right, very cool. So, and once again, for the folks out there who want to support it, where can they go? How can they help support this? And I know you have a cutoff date.
Yes. So if you go to GoFundMe.com/LEO training, or you can just go to my Instagram page, which is @Munitions Weapons Tactical. Click the link in the bio and just click on that link, and it'll take you straight to it. If you give $50 or more, we'll do a video thank you personally thanking you for your contribution. And anything under $50, you're still going to get recognized on social media.
All right, very, very cool. Lola's throwing up a link in the chat window over there. So anyone, if you can, please do help support this cause. I think it's a good cause, and I appreciate everyone who's done that already. I think it's a good idea, man. And they can use that. Even outside of the reason why you're doing it, anything could happen to them, and they're going to need those skills.
Correct.
Right. So I think that's a good thing. Go ahead.
How have the officers that have been taking the classes responded to it? Do they feel that it's going to be really beneficial to them?
So right now we only got one officer in the training right now, and she is catching it.
Really? Nice.
Oh my goodness, because jiu-jitsu is a different form of workout. So you're getting a full body workout, and at the same time, if you're not used to working out all the time, you're working muscles that you never worked before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's a wake up call.
Yeah. By the way, we've got JP from Blue Rifle Society. He's out there. Shout out to JP. He comes on the show. We appreciate you, JP. Also, he's serving in law enforcement. He says, Mike, you're the man. And thank you.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, JP.
Yeah. So good cause there. If folks are listening to this, what's the easiest way for them to find out how to go to that GoFundMe?
The easiest way to go to the GoFundMe is directly going to it, gofundme.com/LEO training, or go to my Instagram page at Munitions Weapons Tactical and click on the link in the bio, or go to www.m-wtactical.com and go to the media links section, and you'll see the tab that will take you straight to the GoFundMe.
Awesome. Thanks for that. Okay, so these Pitbull tactical things, we have 3 of them. I think we said we were going to give one to Florida Guns, right? Florida Guns. Yeah. I think you still want. Which one did you want, Florida Guns? You got to let us know.
Yep.
So let us know which one you want, and then there's 2 more. So, let's see, Walter and Patrick. You're supposed to figure out who.
I already picked. I picked the.
Oh, you picked Florida Guns.
I picked the donation. So
okay,
I'm good.
You picked Florida Guns. Okay, you're good. Okay, so Mike and Walter, you got to figure out who the other 2 are going to. So right now, out there, everyone in the chat who's there's 2 more of these left. Everyone who's interested, you got to make your case right now to Walter and Mike from MW Tactical.
You got to tell how me and Mike are so gorgeous, and then we'll then maybe we'll do something.
Yeah, well, Mike's actually gorgeous.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding.
Ow.
Shot to the heart.
All right, I'll give it to Mike. No,
I'm just messing with you.
All right, so we got to find somebody to give it this. What is it? You said it's a universal mag holder, right?
Yeah, Lola, did you say one of them's going to someone?
I thought it was Florida Guns or Real Cujo.
I don't know if Real Cujo actually wants one. Yeah, he's not in the chat right now. Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
All right, I would say let me see here. Right off the rip, the top of my mind, I want to say Tactical Toolbox, because I really want to talk to this guy because he is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Right.
But he doesn't need any more awesomeness.
He doesn't need it. So,
yeah, he's already awesome.
I get that.
Yeah.
So right now, let me see. Going through the chats, I would say, okay, I'm just going to randomly stop on somebody.
Right. By the way, Florida Guns wants a black one, so I'm going to put that aside for him.
I picked one. Robert McNeely. Me. Boom.
There you go.
Okay, Robert McNeely. What color does Robert McNeely want? We'll figure that out. Okay. So Mike, who were you going to pick?
I'll say Ronald Hotboy.
Ronald Hotboy. There you go. Okay, so Ronald Hotboy. You get the other one. We'll figure out. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we'll figure out.
I say use it as a poop knife holster.
Yeah. Real Cujo, I'm gonna get him something special. Don't worry about that. That's my.
Oh, do we have something for Captain Shark? Because he wants one for my Hudson Astroglide applicator. That's what he says.
That's. Do we have something for him? Lola, come up with something awesome that we have here.
I'll have to come up with something for him. Let's see.
There you go.
Him and the Astroglide,
Yeah. You like that? That really tickled your fancy, so to speak, I guess. Robert McNeely said any color. So if someone wants the out of those people who won, if someone wants the flat dark earth, let us know, and we'll get that sorted out. Once again, just if you're joining us now, this is the 500th episode. Thanks to everyone out there that has helped us come this far to be able to do 500 episodes. We are giving away 500 rounds of Blazer ammo. This was given to us by Luis Valdez. He won some stuff at the end of last year. Usually in December, every day that we're on the air, we give away stuff. Luis Valdez won some stuff, and he said, hey, I want to give back, pay it forward. And he got us 500 rounds of this Blazer ammo. We're going to give that away to someone tonight. So if you want to be that person, you need to get into the email list. Go join the email list right now. And when you join the email list, by the way, you can communicate with us. So Lola is going to go there, pick out of that email list someone, and they're going to get the 500 rounds of ammo. We'll announce that by the end of the week. So, that's how that works. While we have Mike from MW Tactical, Mike, what was your favorite episode? Please don't say the episode you were on.
No. I would never say that. I'm never that shallow.
Okay.
Actually, I have two.
Okay.
All right. So, number one of all time is still the one you did a couple years ago with Voda.
Okay.
That's still gonna be my all-time.
I'm gonna have to rehash. We're gonna actually have to invite Vada back on the show.
And the other one is the one you had with Pat Sajak.
Not
Pat Sajak, Chuck Woolery.
Chuck Woolery.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good. Chuck he was great. I'm gonna tell you guys something about behind the scenes on that. Was Walter or Patrick? Were you guys on that show?
I was there.
I was on that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you remember Chuck was like, what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Because literally his show is like little 1.5 minute sections.
Mm-hmm.
His thing that he puts up, and he's like, wait, you're saying that I have to be on here for 2 hours? He's like, no, there's no way I'm going to do 2 hours. Let's just start going and we'll see. And, Chuck Woolery is the kind of guy that says what's on his mind. He stayed the whole 2 hours and he had fun.
Yep. And he had a good time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
it went by fast, though, too.
Yeah. So there you go. Pistol packing mama Corey Williams says mama needs some range time. Absolutely, Corey. If you're in that email list, then you are eligible. So there you go. Captain Shark says 500 episodes, a pretty freaking awesome accomplishment. Way to go, Hank. Thank you. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Go ahead.
Hey, Hank, I was just going to say, once again, congratulations on 500 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be emailing Lola tomorrow because she texted me today with some information. I'm going to text her tomorrow with the information she requested.
Oh, okay.
But right now, I'm about to go ahead and get off. Congratulations to everybody. Once again, help me with the GoFundMe, if you will. And go to bed because I got to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, you got a match? You're competing tomorrow or something?
No, it's a workout day. Tomorrow's a workout day.
Oh, you got to wake up early. Okay.
Yeah, so it bleeds into workout, then more training, and then I got some other things I'm going to do chore-wise around the house. Okay. And then after that, if the weather's not bad, then I will hit the range. And then,
why are you trying to make us all look bad?
I'm working on a movie, right?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
And to help you out with your exercising, this might help you out. David Cardinal says his favorite episode, Conch Penis. He said that was a classic. Do you want to guess who that's about?
Oh, man, I wish we had him on tonight.
Yeah, Rod Mills. Yeah, I think Rod has got like a bunch of stuff going on, right, Lola? We're gonna try to get Rod Mills. Yeah, Rod Mills should have been here. Shout out to Rod Mills. I know Lola did reach out to him. Huh? Oh, Lola says he's coming on Friday. So there you go.
Oh,
yeah, we couldn't get him in here, but thank you, Mike. We appreciate you, man. You're always there for us when we need you. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Keep up the good work, and let's strive for another 500 episodes.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
All right.
So ready in the works.
Care.
Yeah. Do you remember, Babyface? Did you think we would get to 500 episodes?
Remember when you first? I was like, that's a waste of your time.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? Nobody has time for five days a week, 2 hours a night.
Yeah, you did hate it, but you were like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this until Hank realizes that.
Yeah, until Hank realizes it's a waste of his time.
Yeah, he gets this out of his system. Yeah. Poor Walter had no idea what he was getting into.
I still don't.
Yeah. I think, what was the first episode you were on, Walter? Like 3 or 4? Or
we were on
like
vacation. We were out west, and we did it from a hotel room.
Yep. Yeah, I think I've done it from a hotel room as well. That was back, so in the beginning, I was going to do this every freaking day.
That was 17.
Yeah, I was going to do this every day, and Lola was like, no. This is not this is not going to happen every day. Maybe Monday to Friday.
You've probably accumulated in the short period of time you've been doing it way more than a lot of people that have been doing it for a long time.
Absolutely. I think we are in terms of the number of episodes, we're probably the biggest gun or Second Amendment podcast that's out there. Obviously, like the We Like Shooting guys have been doing this a lot longer than me. They're pretty big and popular. And
but don't they just record it?
No, they go live. I've been on their show. I've been on their show and stuff like that live or whatever. I was going to say they're good guys, but, I mean, come on. You cannot call Sean a good guy or Aaron or any of those guys over there. But they're cool. They're all right. They're all right. No, they're my buddies. I hang out with Sean from time to time. I actually saw him out at SHOT Show. So those guys have been doing this for a long time. They have a lot of episodes up there. There's the Talking Lead podcast as well. There's a ton of different podcasts that folks do out there. Shout out to those guys. Ava has been on here. Gun Funny. Mm-hmm. There's lots of people working hard doing this. So, we got to remember all those people. American Freedom Outdoors says this is the only podcast I really watch live.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah. Tell us.
I feel sorry for you, but that's okay.
Yeah, we burn through a lot of time for people, but you know what? I think if people enjoy it, then yeah, absolutely. We keep doing it. Armin and Axis says we like shooting guys are a hoot. Yes, they are a hoot. And they always have cool patches and stuff like that. Yeah.
Len Holt says, I bet Billy Ocean likes garlic hummus too.
Garlic hummus.
I don't know.
Yeah, garlic hummus is from You Don't Mess with the Zohan. Do you ever see that movie? Mm-hmm. You ever see Don't Mess with the Zohan? Adam Sandler movie. That is so.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it? Oh yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I mean, Adam Sandler gets a bad rap. Recently he got some kudos for what was it?
He just did a serious thing, wasn't
he? Yeah, Uncut Gems. Uncut Gems. Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, the woman who plays his wife in that movie is one of the characters in Frozen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Brian Quick says Billy Ocean is from Trinidad. They have never been afflicted with the displeasure. Okay. Imposter says you guys are my favorite dysfunctional family. So and Lola Strange says I've only heard from one winner tonight. Don't forget to email me your info at Florida Guns, at Ronald Hotboy, at Robert McNeely. You guys also need to get up on the email list because Lola can actually go through that and communicate with people. You can communicate with us as well. We'll put out like an email thing, but we won't overdo it with the email. So there you go.
Somebody from I forget who it was. One of the people that won something back in Christmas time. Mm-hmm. I just never heard. I tried to get I sent the guy a message on Facebook, but I never heard a word back, so I don't know.
Yeah, we're working all that stuff out. There's always, we were giving away stuff every day, giving away multiple things. So, we're working through all of that. Let me see here. Chris Williams sent a file. Let's see what this file is. Okay, here's Chris Williams. Here's what he's sending. He's looking at us right now. Boom. Chris Williams. There's Patrick smelling his finger surreptitiously with the 2A hat. Have you figured out this 2A hat? How are you going to...
So I've decided I'm going to put it up. I got to figure out how to do it, but I'm going to put it up on somewhere so people can buy it. Because everybody wants it, so...
Yeah. Are there patches like that, too?
I haven't looked, so I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to get to work on that.
Is that 13 stars around the 2A? Is that what...
I think so.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so hold still, Patrick, so we can get a close-up of it. Where did you get this from?
Why do you have to ask me that? It was given to me by
You're going to wear it every day. People are going to ask.
It was given to me by a fan, and I don't remember who it is, and I feel so bad. I feel really bad.
It's a cool hat. So people are going to ask about it.
I know. If you're out, whoever sent it to me, if you're out there, remind me.
Is it the same guy that made you the stickers?
No.
Okay,
No.
who was the person that gave Patrick this hat? And by the way, Patrick, at this rate, you might as well sell your head as a billboard.
Give it away as a prize. No. I like this hat.
We've tried to get him to give it away.
I really like this one.
Yeah. So here's Special K, who's been watching us for a long time.
Yep.
He says, "Glad I found this little live podcast, or else I wouldn't have any idea about the 2A community. Best part, they're in Florida. Yep, hell yeah, we are in Florida. And yes, he sent you that beautiful knife, which I wish I had one.
You know what? And if he wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have known anything about these knives. So thank you very much, Special K.
Yeah, Special K is a good guy. And here's what I could say about us being in Florida, by the way, to add on to that. So Aries Firearms Training is kind of like our range, our home range. We'll probably set up to do something out there at some point here. We have Trey come on, but we'll probably set up something where folks can come out there and shoot with us. What do you guys think?
Yeah, sure. I'm on board. I got some stuff.
Could have a gathering, a gathering.
Yeah, do a little gathering. Have the folks come. Yeah. You don't have to be in Florida. You can come down and visit us. What are you looking for the gathering? Stuff? Yeah, absolutely. So, we'll work on that. We got to talk to Trey, figure out what's the best time.
Maybe have some barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
Barbecue sounds good. No pork. No. No, you could do. You could no pulled pork. There we go. So
fresh pulled pork. We can do that.
If there's pork, it has to be fresh.
If it's been gunking around for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Ward Kid. That's who it was. Ward Kid _ He's a welder. He's a welder that sent me a bunch of welding stuff. And that's his Instagram. So WARDKIDD _.
Okay, so are we all following him? Let me go to.
Go follow him. Yeah, I don't know what he hasn't posted in a while.
WARD.
Yep, WARDKIDD _.
Let me search here. WARD _kid.
Yep. No. WARDKIDD _.
Bam.
Did I do? Let's see.
So here we go. So I'm throwing up my thing. Here he goes. Ward Kid. Yeah, and I'm gonna follow him right now. And I ask all you guys out there to follow. Let me see. And there he threw up the hat. There's a picture of the hat. I don't know where he got it from.
There it is. That's his Instagram. If you guys
okay.
Yeah.
He was the one that sent the hat my way. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look through my chat because him and I went back and forth about some stuff. He said where he got it from.
Mm-hmm.
Vivid Designs, a message. The pattern is up on her Etsy page. So I have some links.
Yeah.
I'll work on getting it up.
Okay. While you guys are up there, check out Lola Strange 1 on Instagram. That's her thing. She has a picture up there of a bunch of us over at Aries. Right, so I do meet with the people from time to time, reluctantly. Babyface P, he's also up there. He just threw up a picture of his brand new acquired Hudson. Those magazines are marked.
They are, yeah. He put numbers on them. The guy that owned it before put numbers on them. Which is, that's pretty normal. Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's how you keep track of.
I need to bring him to Safety Harbor and get him laser engraved for me. Can I do my logo and a number? Just a little Roman numeral? Walter, I'm getting really fancy here.
Probably so. Why can't I load my results for Instagram? What the hell's going on?
Walter having problem with the
grams.
Yeah, Florida Guns. Looks like he's out. Thank you, Florida Guns. He says, "Peace out, and here's to another 500." Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Florida Guns. And we've actually shot with Florida Guns over at Aries. Good folks there as well.
Mm-hmm. We've met. That's the one thing I got to say about this is we've met some really cool people through this thing that I thought was going to be stupid at the beginning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hank, I'll give you credit for being right. Sometimes. I'm not going to say most. Sometimes. Yeah. Starting a YouTube channel was good for me. Starting this for you has been pretty good. So.
Yeah. You know what? So basically, by the way, James Miller says, "Sorry, I'm late. Happy 500." Thank you, James Miller. Everyone who's coming in, I know people do come in and out of the show. We do it for 2 hours, so people come in and out. As you come in, please smash the thumbs ups there. Here's the reason why I did this. So mostly on the show, these are my friends. We have people come in who are guests, people that we know and stuff like that, and then we have people who are friends, but when they get a chance, they come on here on the show. Basically, this is like our daily business meeting.
Feels like it.
Yeah, we spitball ideas. We talk about new stuff. We talk about what each other's up to, that kind of a thing.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly. And we decided to kind of like share it with everyone, almost like if you ever saw the TV show Cheers,
We try to decide what more we can get out of Walter before we have to pay for
it. But I think it has been a good idea, even though it's not easy for any of the folks who come on here. To do it. I think everyone does enjoy it and, gets a kick out of it and being able to talk to everyone and get to know people. And I think for me, the big positive of this is that we're not only talking to you, you're talking back to us, And I try to make sure that I'm listening to what folks are saying out there, trying to address questions and things like that you guys have. And, try to resolve some things. And I've also said this before, have fun.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because we can drive ourselves crazy. Walter says this to me all the time. He's like, we should not just knock people upside the head, with the same thing over and over again and drive everyone crazy. Let's, like, have fun and enjoy this thing that we do. So.
Yeah, and I just can't do this politics all the time.
Walter's got so much paper in his feet right now.
I gotta pick all this stuff up.
I know. Walter, so what are you even tearing up, Walter? Do you even know what you're
it's something that came in the mail today,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh. It's a Sears catalog. It's his toilet paper.
Oh,
no. You gotta go use the outhouse.
Yeah.
God, Sears catalog, man. I just heard on the news, speaking of Sears and Kmart, that they're I guess they're still open around different places in the country. They're closing more of them now too.
Yeah,
so.
Macy's also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of brands, epic, brands that just didn't keep up with the times. Two of those is Kmart and Sears. I just see so much lost opportunity as far as being like a Walmart, Amazon type thing, or getting in their networks and using the names, and it just was missed.
Yeah. I bet you Sears, I bet you Walmart, Kmart, all those places wish that when Amazon was cheap, that they would have bought out that company.
Well, get into their network and stuff. But look at Sears. Sears was the original internet. Mm-hmm. Mail order was the original internet. That's what people opened up their piece of paper and went, oh man, I like that house. I want to buy that cabin.
That's the wildest thing.
And a freaking cabin shows up on the train.
That is so wild.
Yeah. Let me tell you, when I lived in Nigeria in the early 80s, we had Sears catalog.
Yeah.
It was Sears catalogs all over the world.
Everybody has Sears catalog,
it was the World Wide Web. You're right, Walter.
Come Christmas time, what do you wait for? You wait for the catalog to come. So you can look at the toys. As you're flipping through, you catch a little lingerie on the way.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I went right to the lingerie pages. I remember that.
Yeah. So, I mean,
You got a little looky look.
but that Sears and the Sears catalogs and all those, Montgomery Ward, all that was the interweb before there was the interweb.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a couple of things. Okay, KY Guns and Radio gave us $10. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. They say, congrats, Hank. And thanks for all you do for the 2A. I miss the Gorn. We miss it too. We're trying to deal with that. YouTube's constantly giving us a good time. There you go. There's some. We got to come up with. By the way, YouTube. There you go. This is an assault rifle right here. Just in case you want to know about that. Or if you want to go interdimensionally, you can use your portal gun. You can always use your portal gun and go into.
And if you want to go vintage, vintage.
Oh boy.
Star Wars.
There you go. Oh yeah, that's just. Classic.
This is '70s vintage Star Wars toy here.
Yeah.
Found in the bottom of a tank, in the hull of a tank.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Let's see.
and then coming into the current time, you get your Trump troll. Yeah.
There you go.
God.
That's so realistic.
Yeah.
Chris Williams says, always a fun podcast, no matter what you guys talk about.
Did you see the Kentucky Guns on Radio thing?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Thanks, by the way, to Kentucky Guns and Radio. American Freedom Outdoors wants to know, what hat is Walter wearing?
I had Hank's hat on to begin with.
That's an advanced armament,
and
isn't
then
it?
I went to
No,
Tyven's hat.
that's Tyven.
Oh,
Signed
that's
by
Tyven's.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks very
Signed.
similar to the AAC
Yeah,
logo.
it's signed by Tyven. Signed by
Yes,
Tyven.
this is a signed one. Yes.
Yeah.
With a good shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah. You got to reach out to Tyven, the Tyven Show, for that. If you want to get up on that hat, by the way, anyone who wants to get one of those, you got to get it from Tyven. It's a exclusive. So let me see. Okay, we're at the 9 o'clock hour. Let me go through this. Let me just see if there was anything that we were missing. Oh, Keltec P11 discontinued.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Yep.
Keltec P11 discontinued.
They sent an email about it a week ago.
Oh, okay. What do you think about that?
They have
Not a big
plenty of-
seller.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't a big
its time
seller?
has passed probably.
Do you
Yeah, I think so.
So do you think they're going to replace that with another pistol, or we're just never going to see the P11? They made a cajillion of them. I don't know, like you said, they might not have sold a cajillion. I thought a lot of these guns were the bread and butter, like these cheaper Keltec guns are the bread and butter of what they were selling over there. P3AT, etc. So,
Hey, Richard Monder asked if this was EMP. Oh, the hat was EMP proof. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. It does. I don't think it has any foil inside, so I don't know how EMP proof it is.
Yeah.
But if it's Tyven, it's probably guaranteed not to melt.
Yeah. Let me before we wrap this up here quickly, I'm going to give a shout out to everyone who's in the chat right now. So if you want to shout out, say it right now, but I'm going to go through while waiting for that. Richard Monder from England, tuning in from England. He's been here, visited us, hung out with us, shot on the range. Yes, it's possible. If
2 o'clock in the morning in England. There.
Yes, if you're in some other part of the world, you can come. If you're right here in America, you could come hang out with us. I'm in the headquarters right now of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. Shout out to Pistol Packing Mama Corey Williams and Chris Williams. I visited them in South Carolina. Good folks there. Brian Quick, Night Train, Len Holt, John Voorhees, Armament and Axes, DCG 44s, American Freedom Outdoors. Let's see who else we got. Kentucky Guns and Radio, Richard Harper. David Cardinal, I carry my revolver in single action, says, how much is gas in Florida? Because, Hank, you use a lot of gas doing these podcasts. Appreciate it.
$2.19 at the Costco last night. $2.19.
Yeah. We put out premium here on the channel.
Oh, that was regular.
Yeah, shout out to Eric Hammond, Robert McNeely, Dude Abides. Let's see who else. James Miller, Florida Guns, Alec F1. I'm just going through Special K, Imposter. That's just some of the people here in the chat. I want to thank everyone that watches this, that helps put this on, the folks who sponsor the podcast and everything. I want to thank all the guys who come on the show. I especially want to thank my partners in crime, these two dudes here.
Oh, God.
That hang out with me all the time.
What'd you say? I can't hear you.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, you will be doing this till your final days.
That's right.
I don't know.
We've got 500 more in front of us, then we'll get to 1,000, and then the goal at 1,000 is 10,000.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys say stuff before we go, and of course you could tell everyone like how they could follow you. But what do you have to say, Walter? Since you're being so
I don't know. Well, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. Safety Ever Firearms. Also, it's Armory and Access says $2.19 cheaper than here in Ohio. That's too bad. So sad.
Just cold-hearted.
And tear up some paper. In the spirit of our
gosh. What's your special message to the people, Walter? Your State of the Union. What is it?
My State of the Union is good. I think 2020 is a good State of the Union. I mean, obviously, it's everybody in the country. You know, people say, well, everybody's not doing so well. Nobody ever always does everybody does all well. There's always people who don't do well. But a lot of people are doing really well. So, you know.
Yeah.
Even the gun guys, even the gun guys, a lot of gun guys are still doing okay. So,
Yeah.
The ones that have stuck it out. As long as you don't work for Bushmaster, DPM, or for TEPCO.
Exactly.
And hopefully those folks get jobs in the industry.
Yeah, hopefully they cut those companies free and let them go back to being. Because corporate gun America sucks. So anyway.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Shout out to Opt Out of Gun Control. He says, "Happy 500th episode to us." Babyface P, what's your message to the folks out there, and how can they follow you and support you and all that kind of stuff?
Babyface P on YouTube, baby_face P on Instagram, babyfaceP.com takes you on Facebook. You can send me a message. I'm pretty good about replying on any of my socials. More content coming down the pike. Lots and lots of content. I'm now trying to get stuff out once a week because I figure I got the time. So lots of stuff coming. But beyond that, I 500. I seriously, Hank will tell you, I naysayed so hard when he first decided that he was going to do this. And I said that this is the dumbest idea. And 2 hours, I was trying to push him for like twice a week, like Tuesday and Thursday. He was like, no, we're going to do it 5 nights a week, 2 hours a night. And I was like, you're insane. That's a lot of time. But it's turned out really good. We've gotten a lot of connections with people I would never meet outside of this. So it's been really cool. So we will see you guys in the next 500 for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. The last people that I want to thank are there's folks who watch this who aren't subscribed and stuff like that, or who don't comment, and I understand that, but they watch this all the time. I know my brother, Anonymous Strange, is one of those folks out there who watches this all the time. And there's so many other folks out there, which I understand it. Like, I get it, why people don't, they don't actually like sign up for YouTube or make comments and stuff like that, but they do support us by watching. And sometimes I get to see those people out in the real world. I want to thank all of those people, everyone else that does this. We cannot actually end this without thanking Lola Strange, who goes to work. Yes. Every freaking night, or every day she goes to work. Then she comes here every night. She went to work at 7:00 this morning. She's still here right now.
I don't know how she does it. I've always said that. Yeah,
she's a machine and an African queen. What can I say? She's out there doing it.
Nubian princess.
Nubian princess. Yeah, absolutely. So thanks to her and everyone else, like my two sons that. Even though I can't spend as much time with them as I normally could, they also support this and watch this thing. So thanks to all of you guys. I love you guys, and we will be back tomorrow and Friday. Any last words from you two before we get out of here? Walter's still going, still tearing it up. All right, we're out of here. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Peace out. We'll see you. Bye.